bringing you high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action. Get ready, because it's time for the CVTsport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy!
Good evening and welcome to U-32 High School. Sports fans, it is playoff basketball time here on CVTsport.net. Tonight's playoff matchup features the visiting number 9 ranked Harwood Highlanders against the hometown number 8 ranked U-32 Raiders. I'm Carl Parton. I'll be bringing you the call tonight, and alongside Bill Gant, basketball fan, former Raider player, and head of Central Vermont Elite AAU basketball program, and coach and former referee. Long resume, so he's got a lot to bring to the table. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks for having me, Carl. Should be a good matchup here tonight. Both teams split in the regular season, so should be in store for a great game.
Yeah, both teams lost their home game against the other two, which is rare. Usually you hold court and, you have that home field advantage or home court advantage, but not so in the case of these two games. Now, we should qualify by saying U-32 wasn't at full strength when Harwood came here. They were missing Cam Comstock, and I almost believe that was the first game that Dan Gothier was out with a health issue too, so not even full strength of the coaching staff for U-32. And Harwood also had their bout with COVID issues and missing players, so it doesn't matter what happened in the regular season. It all comes down to playoff time, and we're certainly looking forward to a great 8-9 matchup here. And Bill, you talked about the winner of this one has no easy feat for their next game.
No, the winner here most likely will have to travel and play the number 1 seed, North Country. So they've got a task at hand.
North Country, a very strong program. I'm not sure, I don't think they have a loss yet this season.
I believe they have one loss.
They got one toward the end of the season,
Yep.
But it didn't matter. They held on to that number 1 seed. I think as a Central Vermont sports fan, we were all kind of hoping that Montpelier would slip into that number 1, so there was a potential Montpelier versus Spalding championship. But right now, looking at the brackets, there's a potential Spalding versus Montpelier semifinal matchup at the Barry Auditorium, and that place is going to be packed and roaring if that happens.
Yep, you better get your tickets now if you want a ticket for that game, because there won't be an empty seat in that.
That's going to be rock and rolling, definitely. I'm going to be there, Bill. I know that for sure.
Well, maybe I can squeeze in.
We might find a spot for you up there on the broadcast corner for the NFHS Network that game. So let's take a look at this game. As we talked about back on January 19th, U-32 defeated Harwood 52-50. And back on the 9th of February, I guess if it was the 9th and not 19th, it might have been that Dan Gothier was here for that one. I'm not, I can't read my own writing. I think it was the 19th actually. So, but and that was a 52-46 win for Harwood, probably their signature win out of their 18-game regular season, 9-11. But that was probably the best win for them. U-32 has lost 3 of their last 5 coming into this one, but 3 of those 5 losses, Woodstock, Montpelier, and Spalding. So 3 pretty tough teams.
Yeah, and those are the teams you want to play coming into playoffs. You're going to have a lot of good teams to play, give you a good challenge, and get you ready for the playoffs. We'll do the starting lineups for both teams.
So it looks like we're ready for starting lineups here, Bill. And you want to go ahead with a Harwood Union starting lineup.
Number 3, Cooper Only. Number 11, Toby Bellows. Number 12, Cole Hill. Number 14, Zach Smith. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 23, Isaiah Washington.
Jay Bellows is the head coach, Brett Hill his assistant coach, and interesting matchup the first time these guys played. It was a battle. U-32 dominated inside in the first half. They were getting their way, especially Jacob Fair was, backdoor cutting, the penetrate and dish from the quick guards like Trombley and Burns and Richards and certainly Elvin Stoll. But then the second half, U-32 kind of went to some perimeter shooting, and they weren't super hot that night. Harwood, on the other hand, brought in some power in Christopher James, the senior big man, and he started banging in there a little bit, got a little physical, played some strong defense. U-32 gave up going inside. And Harwood, down the stretch in the fourth quarter, hit a couple big three-pointers and pulled away in it, and that's how they got that victory. So,
yeah, you always have to play, I say, inside out. If you got some bigs inside, you pound it down low, work that game, and then, they're going to start cheating on the big man, try to double team, and you'll have the kick out for the open looks outside.
Yeah, Bill and I were both inside players back when we played basketball, so we would both agree with that strategy, inside out. Difference between you and I is I never kicked it out when I got it inside.
No, I probably didn't either.
I'll tell you, this U-32 Raider team does a super unselfish squad of players. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. Senior guard wearing number 2, Cam Comstock. Senior guard wearing number 4, Caleb Trombley. Senior guard wearing number 5, Riley Richards. Senior forward wearing number 11, Elvin Stoll. And senior center wearing number 21, Jacob Fair. We're going to step out for the national anthem. You're watching Bill Gant and Carl Parton back with a tip-off of this boys Division II Playdown matchup. The winner of this one takes on North Country in Newport, and that's a haul from anywhere. You're getting there, it's an hour-and-a-half bus ride, and that takes a lot out of these young kids riding on that bus, especially in the cold and with COVID protocol. It's typically you have to have the windows open. Is that right, Bill? You coach this year.
Oh, yeah. That's been a lot of fun on those bus trips with the windows down a crack when it's 20 below zero.
Well, fresh air.
Yep,
Maybe
little
too
fresh air. Bring your blanket and bring a hoodie.
It will be Zach Smith, the sophomore, jumping against Jacob Fair, the senior center for the U-32 Raiders. Again, Harwood starts with a quicker lineup, a little shorter. And they'll re-jump that one. Nobody got it at its pinnacle before it hit the ground.
I think you threw it to the curtain.
There we go. Fair gets that one. Trombley recovers. The Raiders running their two high post offense, a little bit different look than normal. Here comes Riley Richards popping out. Trombley now.
Try to come out with a little different look for the team you played twice, just so they know that you're not going to stay the same.
Caleb Trombley with a nice step back, gets the first bucket of the night for U-32. Raiders in a man-to-man defense. Ball in the hands of Bellows. Bellows was one of the three-point snipers that hit that fourth quarter shot to help Harwood defeat U-32 in their first matchup.
Yep, U-32's playing good man, cutting off the drives inside.
And here's the elbow jumper. It's up and it's good.
Isaiah Washington, former elite player.
Here's Trombley now with a handoff. Stoll, a key player for U-32. He's tough to match up with when he's hot. His three-pointer doesn't go. Fair keeps it alive.
He's pretty smooth when he's shooting, too.
Very good stroke.
Yep.
Cooper Olney will run the point for the Highlanders. His elbow jumper off iron. Richards for the rebound. If Richards can get the looks he wants, he's a dangerous three-point shooter. Stoll with a nice give and go. Doesn't go. Fair rebound, put back. It's up. A little too strong. Another board.
Expecting the contact.
Oh, that one looked like somebody was hanging on his elbow on that second one. But
yep.
Early playoff game jitters there maybe for both teams.
Yep.
Sometimes
everyone's got to settle in, for sure.
There's another rebound for Fair. He's chopped across the arms. They call this one. They will go against Washington. Harwood has a good bench, especially inside players. As I mentioned, they go with some speed to start, but they bring in Chris James, and he's a force. He's a big, rugged rebounder and defender. And he can bang with the best of them. And we're going to see that. Oh, here's a steal. Only hits the layup. Keep track of the turnover battle here. That's a big issue as well. The team that can take care of the ball better in this one might come away with the victory.
Definitely going to limit turnovers in a playoff game.
Very good crowd. Maybe the best crowd we've seen since before COVID.
Yeah.
Here. Fair to the rack, and it's stolen from behind. Great job that time by Cole Hill, maintaining possession, not traveling, getting it to his teammate.
Harwood's taking their time bringing the ball. They're not rushing it.
Good foot movement by Fair. Off-balance shot doesn't go for Washington. Here's Stoll. Comstock give and go with Stoll, and a nice finish.
Nice give and go.
This spread offense for U-32 loves it when you play a tight man-to-man.
Yep.
And the Raiders will pass very well out of it and hit the open cutter. That steal right in Trombley's hands. He had to make it and finishes the layup. I think he was almost surprised how easy that one was. It was
went right to him.
Off the high screen is Bellows. Swung to the far side, Smith. Smith kicks it out to Washington. Yeah, Fair's not easy to shoot over. I think Washington did the right thing. Air ball on the three-pointer. It will be Raider ball.
Both teams trying to settle in offensively. About halfway through the first quarter, so the jitters should be starting to go away.
But when you played against a bigger guy like Fair inside, I don't know about you, but I would always take it into his body so he couldn't just back away and swat my shot if I could.
Yeah, you still got to take it inside, not change your shot if you can help it. Because, you know, draw those fouls, you get the big man out of there.
Comstock to Richards, inside to Fair. Richards recovers the loose ball. Trombley with a handoff, Stoll. The give and go again. Fair's there, keeps it up high, no. Stoll with an offensive board and a rebound putback.
Looks like Fair got an elbow to the stomach. He's got a hand to the stomach and asking to come out. So
they're playing him physical, no question about it. And the answer, if you want to bang and bump, is Chuck Haynes.
Yep, he'll bang with the best of them.
You're not going to knock him off the ball, that's for sure.
Nope, he'll come right at you too.
Only with a great interior pass, but getting whistled for the travel is Washington.
One too many steps.
That was a highlight reel pass by Olney, but unfortunately Washington couldn't complete the end of the highlight.
Yep. Dan's over there working the officials already.
Here's Stoll now. Guarded closely by Hill. Stoll, step back three-pointer, he nails it.
A little step back, gave himself room and opened himself up for a nice look.
You know, one thing about playoffs, you go to your senior leadership, looking down the Raiders roster, 8 seniors for U-32, and a nice shot. Isaiah Washington has 4 now for Harwood. Got.
No.
Here comes Trombley.
Fans still coming in.
Comstock off the high screen, the handoff to Stoll.
Oh, had Haynes inside on the give and go.
Comstock's 3 doesn't go, rebounded by Olney.
Harwood pushing the pace a little bit now.
Was talking about senior leadership, 8 seniors for U-32, only a couple on the Harwood side.
Yeah, so they're young and they're here to stay a little bit.
Here's Stoll now, off the dribble to the rack, his kick out, Comstock into the lane. Trombley on the baseline, and maybe got a little too fancy, or he just lost it on the behind the back dribble.
I think he got a little too fancy on this pass. But
Smith up in the air, but called for the carry.
Yep.
The Raiders had a little streak, you know, they had a lot of things go wrong. Coach Dan Gauthier out with a health issue. They had certainly their share of COVID issues throughout the season. Had that little run toward the end where things just weren't clicking quite right. They didn't look like the Raider team, but looking good so far in this one.
Yeah, every team had their COVID issues, some in the beginning, then some towards the end, so it was all different.
That was a good, strong take by Cole Hill, the junior, and Hill stepped to the line to shoot 2. I believe Stoll gets whistled for the foul, and that was one of the issues that the Raiders have had. Stoll's had a couple games where he's in some foul trouble. He's a team leader for the Raiders. They need him on the court, and they're at their best when he's on the court.
Yeah, I definitely want to stay out of foul trouble. Looks like they're going to give him a little break just to keep him out of foul trouble.
Yeah, let junior Alex Keene come in and get some minutes or finish up this minute. Bang some bodies. Keene, a big, strong player.
Nice rebound by Charlie Hayes.
He's really impressed this season. I watched him play summer ball, and I think even since summer, he's really found his niche on this team. Knows what he can do to help the team, and he does it well.
Yeah, he can set a good screen, and he rolls right off the screen, gets position. So
good in the post as well. Great interior pass. Oh, shot rolls around and out. Haynes puts it up. They're letting him play inside.
Yeah, they are.
And Keene gets in the passing lane. Burns and Haynes both
wanted the ball.
They come away with it. Here's Sergeant Burns now.
U-32 in their 4 out, 1 in offense.
3-point shot doesn't go.
Harwood pushing the pace a little bit.
Coach Gauthier's right out there playing D. Shots up and no good. So after 1 quarter of play, an active, intense, physical, fun first quarter of playoff basketball, it's 11-6, U-32 over Harwood. You're watching boys Division II Playdown basketball on CVTsport.net, Orca Media, and Mad River Valley Television. Carl Parton back with Bill Gant for the second quarter of this boys Division II Playdown matchup. In an exciting first quarter, U-32 looking good. Elvin Storrell looking very good. He's got 7 points already for the U-32 Raiders.
Yeah, outscoring Harwood right now by a point. So U-32's being patient on the offense end and finding their good shots.
And here comes the brawn. We saw the speed lineup. Now we're going to see Lewis Clapp and Chris James into the game for their height and strength. Inside, good tip away by Fair, knocked out of bounds off a Raider. It will stay Highlander ball. Inbounding for the Highlanders will be Parker Davey, the junior guard. Davey gets it to James. James can take it to the rack. Ooh.
Oh. Little push off. Stoll was in the right position, taking the charge.
Stoll must have been watching video, no, because he knew that move was coming and had himself right in the perfect position to take the charge.
Yep, sure did.
Good year to watch game video on your opponents. You can watch 16 or 17 games at every single school if you want to.
Yep.
Trombley looking inside for Fair, but it's stolen away by Lewis Clapp.
Did our share of film watching this year.
Boone Mayer. And this is going to be a hand check foul. This will go against Sergeant Burns. Toby Bellows, the sophomore, drawing that foul.
Probably going to tighten it up a little bit now.
Looks like Riley Richards back into the game after a short break.
Yep. Looks like Dan's going to give his players short little breaks. Just keep them fresh.
Well, Harwood can go deep into their bench, so it's a team you're going to have to definitely keep your eye on and try to stay with as far as subbing.
Yep. Ball went off a Harwood player out of bounds.
Yeah, biggest crowd we've seen since COVID, no question about it. Harwood has a huge contingent of fans here.
Yeah,
you'll see most of them walking in front of our camera every once in a while.
They're packing them in. They're still coming.
Trombley kicks out to Keene. Keene on the dribble. Here's the take, and he draws the foul. And just a little bump by Clapp. Clapp was clean on the ball. It was the hip that caught him.
Yep. Got him with the body. Big men try to get an advantage any way they can.
Keene will step to the line to shoot two. That shot's good for Alex Keene. Keene's second is up and good. U-32 still in their man-to-man defense. Little mix up there, recovered by Bellows.
Harwood's going almost the same look as U-32 right now on offense.
Nice strong move by Lewis Clapp up and over Fair, which is not an easy task.
No. He's got some good size on him.
Fair pops out, looks inside for Stoll. Stoll guarded closely by James. I mentioned James really impressed with his defense in the last home matchup. Stoll with a running jump hook doesn't go.
Keeps the ball going though, didn't quit on it.
Well, Richards 3 misses and James pulls down the rebound for the Highlanders. Ball kicked out into the hands of Mayer.
Harwood's taking their time.
Good ball movement by the Highlanders. James can't get it to go. Keene pulls down the rebound and draws the foul. You know, I don't mind the way the refs are calling this right now. I like it as long as they stay consistent with it. You know, it's when you let them play and then suddenly you just flick a switch and start calling them that it can really throw players off.
Yeah, that's the hardest part on the coach when it's going one way and then it turns.
As a player too, you know, you get bumped a couple times, you say, okay, I'm going to play a little more physical, and when you get hit, they don't call it, and then you hit somebody, they call it, it hurts.
Yep.
Fair now with a kick out.
They try to be consistent as much as they can.
Here's Burns. That's the referee, the fraternity coming out. I would never ref, so I don't give them a hard time.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a travel call against the Raiders.
We all can ref from the stand, so.
And everybody's perfect from the stand as well.
Correct. They never miss a call.
Trombley back into the game. Cam Comstock back into the game, and you're right, Bill. Coach Dan Gothier is keeping that rotation flowing.
Yep.
All in the hands of Mayer. Give and go, and Fair get. Oh! Wow, that was a linebacker hit right there.
Yep.
By Clapp. He was going hard east, and Stoll was going hard to the west, and the two trains met in the middle.
Yeah, that was a hard shot Stoll took. Looks like he's fine.
Knocked the wind out of me just watching it.
Yeah. We're blocked a little bit by the fans, but we saw enough to know.
Kind of shoulder to center chest.
Yeah, he's still shaking his head a little bit, so hopefully he's all right.
No little birds flying around. Oh. There's another one. Wow, that's got to be called right there. Because Fair set a good clean screen and James just bulldozed him.
Yeah, you can't run over the screener.
Fair might have fired him up, takes it to the rack and draws the foul. I think I always used to get, you know, if somebody laid a shot on me, it made me want to play a little bit harder and let them know. And I think Fair showed that right there.
Yep.
You're not going to shove me around or you're going to pay for it.
Right, I'm going to take it to you.
Fair's free throw is up and good. And I said I watched a lot of U-32 summer ball. Fair has a great stroke from around that free throw area. You know, it's tough to guard a guy who can take it to the rack a little bit. But as a big, you usually don't extend that much on a guy who's dangerous inside.
Yeah, that's sort of a lost art, it seems, these days. The big's not shooting that foul line jumper. That could be a big arsenal for a post player.
This one tipped out of bounds off a Highlander player, and it looks like Boone Mayer will extend the man-to-man defense a little bit for Harwood, just to keep it out of Trombley's hands. Stoll will walk it up for the Raiders. Finds Comstock. Comstock to the rack, way up in the air, but couldn't get the shot to go.
Rebound by Washington.
Here's Olney. Off the dribble, his kick out. Mayer baseline to James.
Harwood's trying to drive the ball and then get the kick out. Nice take. Olney.
He created something out of nothing there because Trombley was right in his pocket.
Yep.
Good job using the backboard. Comstock handoff to Richards. Backdoor Trombley, and he's fouled. Mayer doesn't think so, but the call is made.
Yep.
That's the sixth-team foul against Harwood here in the first half.
Seventh.
Seventh, that's number 7.
So be 1-1. Looks like Harwood's going to come in with a pair of subs here. Mix it up.
And we saw a little bit of this same pattern in the game one. The Raiders had a commanding lead all the way through the third quarter into the fourth until Harwood started playing some real physical defense and then started hitting the perimeter shots. Cole Hill, Zach Smith into the game, along with Toby Bellows.
Trombley gets 1 of 2.
5 points now for Trombley. Here's Only to the rack again. This one doesn't go, and Haynes rips down the board.
He's got that good high shot off the glass when he goes in on the drive.
Comstock calling the play, directing traffic. He saw that and draws the.
Grab him. Little hop. He tried to stop, get the defender up, but he must have dragged his feet.
Here's Only back the other way. Into the hands of Hill. Baseline. Zach Smith. Inside, up and under. Great move by Toby Bellows.
Then the foul after the play.
And the Harwood crowd on their feet, loving what they just saw. Alex Keene will check back into the game. Dan Gothier likes what Keene brings, a little more physical defensively.
Yep.
And they need that power against this strong Harwood team.
Yep, sure do. Harwood's within 3 now.
3-point play for Toby Bellows. Harwood's rocking the gym, rocking the stands.
Nice.
Haynes
Pick and
inside.
roll.
His shot is blocked and it's stolen away. Ball in the hands of Bellows again. Kick out to Smith, and Smith slows it down.
Yep. Good job by Harwood, slowing it down a little bit. Oh.
That's going to be a foul on Cam Comstock, a little body check.
Yep. We'll call that one once the dribbler moves. That's an easy call.
And maybe not a bad decision there. You know, I think he might have been beat by a step.
Yep.
Prevented the open layup. Ball inside for Washington. Haynes right there with him, holding his position. And that's a double dribble.
Yep.
That's one of those situations that I talked about Haynes, you know, his physical ability, an all-state, twin-state caliber all-star football lineman. And he brings that "you're not moving me" off this spot mentality to basketball.
Yep.
Very useful. And there's that screen you talked about too for Haynes.
Nice pass inside.
Keene, his kick out to Stoll. Stoll for 3, it's up and off back iron.
Harwood's gonna push it.
Here's Hill with a Euro step. Left-handed bucket is good. Everything you could ask for an 8-9 playoff matchup.
Yep. Definitely back and forth. Both teams not giving an inch.
Here's Haynes, finds Comstock, back into Haynes, gets the shot off, around the rim and out.
Oh, Stoll got away with a little over the back there.
I thought so too, as Comstock misses the shot, but I think he was climbing Haynes more than anybody else.
You're probably right. Nope, off of Harwood's leg.
Raider ball, and Fair will come back into the game. And I think one thing, you know, if we had to pick one thing out that's glaring for the Raiders, not finishing inside through contact. They're
Right.
getting bumped just a little bit, not quite enough to call, but they have to really get their footing, get their balance, take it strong, expect the contact, and play through it.
Yep, definitely got to finish your shot. Don't change your shot because you're getting a little contact.
Stoll to the rack, and he's blocked. And Smith with the defense on that one. Here's Toby Bellows, guarded closely by Richards. On the wing to Smith. Smith to the rack. Stoll stays with him. Only acrobatic catch.
Yep. Stoll plays some pretty good man defense.
Only gets the shot off fair, pulls down the rebound.
Oh,
Wow.
and steals it right back.
There's the finish for Washington. If Harwood took the gamble and said, let's play a little physical, see what the refs are going to give us, they're winning that gamble.
Yep, they sure are. Nice rebound by Only. He got up.
Looking ahead to Washington. Here's the pull-up for Smith. Shot doesn't go.
Nice
Rebound alley-oop is good for Cole Hill.
Got to get a body on him.
Trombley's last-second three-pointer doesn't go, and Harwood takes its first lead of the game with under a minute to go in this second quarter. We've got a playoff basketball game, Bill.
Yep, we sure do. Harwood went on a little run there at the end, you know, played a little physical, then came back in with their speed guys and took it right to U-32 to take the lead at halftime.
So with one half in the books, it's 19 for the Highlanders and 16 for the Raiders. I'd like to give a shout out and special thanks to our friends at Orca Media and Mad River Valley Television. You're watching Division II Playdown Basketball on CVTsport.net. Tournament Specialties is a proud sponsor of local area high school sports. If your team or business needs assistance in designing the perfect look, give them a call. Whether you're looking for a one-color tee, shirt design, or multicolor designs on your garments, Tournament Specialties can help. They do professional embroidery work also. If you don't have an existing logo, no problem. They will help you create an embroidered logo from concept to completion and can stitch on everything from shirts to jackets to duffel bags and blankets. Jeff and his crew take pride in their quality work and guarantee your happiness. Tournament Specialties also offers online storefronts. If your company or team is looking for a great fundraising opportunity, Tournament Specialties can help with no upfront risk to the organization and no minimum order requirements. Give them a call today to inquire. Jeff Apfel of Tournament Specialties on 64 Cherrywood Drive, Barrie, Vermont. Reach them at tournamentdesigns@gmail.com, 802-272-7572. This game video is made possible by All Set Driving School. All Set Driving School offers 3 teen driver's education class sessions, spring, summer, and fall. With DMV certified instructors, contact them by phone 371-9293 or email allsetdrive@aol.com. All Set Driving School, a proud supporter of U-32 basketball and Central Vermont sport. Established in 2016, Central Vermont Elite is an area AAU basketball program that is committed to player development and creating a positive playing experience. Coaches are committed to developing skills, character, teamwork, and sportsmanship through hard work. For more information, contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092. Central Vermont Elite is a local supporter of area basketball. Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels. Located in East Montpelier, Vermont, Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont.
Owned by Ellery Packard III. Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Northfield Savings Bank is the bank of builders, makers, doers, and explorers, multitaskers, commuters, planners. In other words, we are the bank of you and everything you do. With mobile and online banking, drive-up service, and of course, in our branches. That is banking your way. That is Northfield Savings Bank.
I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out. Knocked out.
This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times-Argus, www.timesargus.com, with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. The Barry Montpelier Times-Argus is real local news that matters to Central Vermonters. Central Vermont's newspaper of record. That's www.timesargus.com.
legendary coach Jack Carrier's last year, and they are leading Leland and Gray 48-11. 93-29 is the final score of that one. So some exciting scores. It's playoff basketball time in Vermont, and you just got to love what you see and what we get around the state of Vermont at this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. Just reading some of the scores, West Rutland, I think they're the #1 ranked team in D4. Just got upset by Blue Mountain. They won by 20.
And the scouting report I got and what I saw, West Rutland had 4 girls over 6 feet.
Wow.
So for a Division IV school, that is something tough to beat, but Blue Mountain found a way. So that's going to be Blue Mountain and Proctor noon on Saturday at the Berry Auditorium in girls playoff basketball. That should be a good one.
Yep.
Proctor is fun to watch. I called that game for the NFHS Network Monday night, and they looked super special against Danville.
Yeah. So.
Of course, 345 Central Vermont fans will appreciate the Spalding Crimson Tide girls at the championship, and they are extra fun to watch too.
Yeah, that was a good game they put on the other night at the Berry Auditorium, for sure, and good to see them succeed. They had some down years, and Tanya's really built that program up to where it is today.
The Highlander fans really rooting on their team, getting them fired up, and that comeback just put them over the top with energy and excitement. Raider fans starting to rumble back into it themselves here a little bit. They want that same energy.
U-32 with the basketball to start.
And Stoll keeps control. Tom Stock, Fair at the elbow. Nice move by Fair, and he finishes this time, hooping the harm.
Yep. Nice dribble with a spin move at the end.
And this is that starting lineup for Harwood, a little shorter, a little faster, maybe better shooting, better quickness, but they give up the strength and power of Clapp and James. And U-32, Coach Dan Gothier saw it early, they went right to Fair.
Yep. It's got to make adjustments, what you saw in the first half, and use those to your advantage.
Here's Olney. Moving to Bellows. Bellows looking inside. Olney off the dribble has been exciting. Here's a long shot. It doesn't go. Stoll pulls down the rebound. Stoll calls the play. Comes off the backdoor cut, doesn't get it. And look at how tight they play Richards. They do not leave him alone around three-point land.
They're not giving him any room.
Give and go to Stoll again, working to perfection. He's got 9 points now for the Raiders. Ball in the hands of Olney, guarded by Trombley. Olney's kick out.
Nice ball movement by Harwood.
Bellows' three doesn't go. Fair gets the long rebound.
Had a nice look.
Yeah, wide open three, that's what they wanted.
Yep.
Comstock to Stoll again, the give and go. That's worked too many times in a row for the Raiders.
Yep. Harwood's going to have to make an adjustment there. They're in for a long second half.
Here's Hill. On the wing to Smith. Smith guarded by Stoll. Olney with a step. Oh, good stop and go. Good dump off Washington. Left hand layup is good.
Nice finish. Made the defender commit to him and just dished off, found the open man.
The perfect point guard move.
Yep.
Here's Trombley now. Stoll takes the three in and out. And a good box out by Bellows.
Definitely feeling it so far in the second half.
14-footer is good for Cole Hill. He's got 6 points on the night. Trombley, handoff to Stoll. Into the paint.
Nice take.
Right-handed layup is good.
Stoll's doing everything to not let his season end tonight on his home floor.
Only draws the defense again, gets his teammate an open look, but Smith can't hit it. Trombley ahead to Comstock. Jump stop, layup is good. He was extra careful about that one after the travel call in the first half.
Yep, sure was.
Stoll with a nice recovery. Rebound putback is good for Zach Smith, though.
Stoll got the block and they stayed with it. Another
Stoll.
give and go.
Fair crashing the offensive boards. Strong put up and he draws the foul.
Yep. Kept working. He got himself a little too far under the basket, but he was going to find a way to get there.
Fair will step to the line to shoot two.
Gets the first one.
Shooters roll. Gotta like it when your big man can shoot the free throws.
Yep. Free throws are definitely important this time of year.
5 for 5 is what I have him down for. Is that what you have, Bill?
I've got 4 for him, but I could have missed one.
You get that three-point play, right?
Yep.
So, timeout on the court. First of the game. Raiders lead by 4 with 4:30.
Hardwood going to take a timeout and regroup.
And as I talked about, the last time they played here, U-32 really dominated the inside in the first half, pulled out to that early lead, and then kind of started settling for some perimeter stuff. Harwood was able to come back and hit some big three-pointers that they weren't hitting in the first half. So you got to keep an eye on what the strategy is from here on out. We haven't seen, what do I call it, the height team, the power team come in here in the second half yet, and James and Clapp. And when they do, it certainly kind of urges U-32 to settle for those perimeter shots rather than trying to bang with the big physical inside men for Harwood. But I don't think U-32 can give up on that those inside looks that they're scoring quite effectively with the give and goes especially.
Yeah, you got to keep what's working, stay with it. And now they bring their big men in. You still got to take it to them. Make them play defense on you.
Looks like the speed lineup is still in for Harwood.
Yep.
Bringing it up is Only. Baseline, he finds Smith. Smith with a pull-up jumper, short. And Stoll gets the defensive rebound. Good hands by Comstock. Richards for three, in and out.
I think that's his first shot tonight.
Richards
Stoll with a rebound.
Richards followed his shot, might have got a poke check on that, but right into the hands of Stoll.
Yep.
Another easy layup bucket. Haynes will get whistled for the foul. Good strong take by Boone Mayer. Oh, no, by Only. Only so quick off the dribble, hard to stay with.
Yep, he took it right at Charlie Hayes.
Only misses the first of two free throws.
Yep.
Only gets the shooter's roll on the second. 5-point Raider lead.
Harwood's going to have to dig in defensively now, get some stops.
Stoll with the ball. Skip pass to Trombley. Haynes to Comstock. Still that tight man-to-man defense for Harwood.
Yep.
Here's Trombley now off the dribble. His floater draws the foul and hits the bucket. Caleb Trombley, through tough contact, still able to maintain possession. No, I thought they were calling bucket was good, but they were calling on the floor.
I think Dan Gauthier wanted the NBA continuation on that one.
Well, the motion the official was making was looked like basket was good, but he was pointing at the floor. So, so no three-point play for Trombley. Three-point shot doesn't go for Stoll.
Mark that down. That could be a turn right there. That one.
Stoll ahead to Comstock. Gets the shot off. Hits the layup.
Nice finish. He had 3 Hardwood players bearing down on him.
Totally surrounded.
Yep.
Here's Olney with a nifty move through traffic and buries that layup. Olney, ball handling and quickness, really showing what you can do out there.
Yep.
Trombley to Comstock. Here's Richards, guarded by Olney.
It's like they're trying to get Richards some looks down there.
Yeah, they follow him to half court if he has the ball. They don't leave him alone.
Yeah, they're not giving him any in.
Here's Stoll, and it's knocked out of his hand by Olney. And a foul called on Stoll. And that was one of those frustration fouls. There's no question Olney slapped Stoll in the arm and the ball came loose and he took it away. I think Stoll came back the other way and said, you're not getting a layup no matter what.
Yeah, you're not going to get the easy bucket. You're going to earn them. Right at the foul line.
Olney steps to the line to shoot 2. So in and out. Olney is only a junior as well, so the Highlanders can look forward to his excellence coming back next year. I wouldn't mind having him as my starting point guard coming into the next season as he misses both free throws.
Not at all.
There's good recovery by Richards, contesting the shot by Davey just enough to knock it off target.
Yep. Harwood brought one of their big men in.
Sergeant Burns into the game. Fair back into the game for the Raiders. Fair to the rack. And a foul on the floor. You know, in other sports, in hockey and soccer, you would have given the continuation there to see advantage, play advantage, because Fair had his defender beat. He had a layup.
Yep, uncontested layup for sure.
Instead, that's the 4th team foul against the Highlanders. Here's Fair inside. Loses his footing, gets the shot off, and Smith gets the rebound.
I think he was looking for the contact, expecting it, that didn't come.
Here's the kick out into the hands of Washington. Hill resets the offense. Olney. Washington, free throw line jumper, doesn't go. Comstock with a good, strong rebound.
Yep.
That was the football player coming out in Comstock.
Wasn't going to take it away from him, for sure. U-32 setting their plays up.
Stoll off the high screen from Fair. Elbow jumper around and out. Fair,
nice
offensive rebound through contact and draws the foul.
Harwood fans didn't like that one, and I might have to agree with that one. From our vantage point, looked like he had all ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is Washington's 4th, so they're going to call it on Washington. I saw more contact from Parker Davey kind of leaning in on his, underneath him a little bit on the move, but
yeah,
that's a tough break for Isaiah Washington. Coach Bellows leaves him in. He has a lot of depth at that forward position.
Yep, he's got someone coming in now, one of the other bigs.
Lewis Clapp.
Yep.
So he'll reserve some more Isaiah Washington for the 4th quarter. Here's Fair with his 2nd free throw. It's up and no good.
Thought Harwood stepped in a little early there, but got away with it.
Hill reverses to Davey. Clapp, his kick out, 3-point shot is up and no good for Olney. Here's Burns now for the Raiders, calling the play, running the point. Alex Keene.
U-32 should settle for the last shot here. Let's see what happens. Oh,
It's a steal, only again, getting in the passing lane, knocking it into his teammate's hand. Clapp, his kick out, three-pointers up and good. Parker Davey.
Brings Harwood within 2.
Here's Keene.
Nice
Chaffee.
take.
Chaffee to Keene, and Keene finishes. Alex Keene has 4 points now. Chaffee gets a piece of that. So the third quarter is going to end. The Raiders come back and take the lead, but this one is not over. Stick around, folks, because it's fourth quarter Playdown basketball. Raiders lead the Highlanders 35-31 here on Orca Media, Mad River Valley Television, and CVTsport.net.
This game is made possible by the Barry Montpelier Times Argus. www.timesargus.com with award-winning sports and news journalists located on 47 North Main Street, Suite 200 in Barry, Vermont. You can reach them at 479-0191. For more information, Barry Montpelier. Contact Bill Gant. Email bgant23@yahoo.com or by phone 802-793-3092.
Carl Parton back with the action here, and the Harwood Highlander fans on their feet. The U-32 Raider student section on their feet, and we're looking for some fourth quarter playoff excitement action, Bill.
Yep, we got a 4-point ball game. Last 8 minutes, you got to give it your all, especially if you're a senior.
Baseline take by Mayer doesn't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and I think it will go off Chris James, who's checked into the game. It will.
Yep.
So it will be Raider ball.
Harwood's coming out with their power lineup, trying to take that inside action away and see if they can make U-32 shoot some from the outside.
Peter Chaffee loses the ball, and it will be Mayer. Strong take to the hoop, and he's going to draw the foul.
Yep. Went into the defender, drew the contact.
Boone Mayer, the junior guard, will step to the line to shoot 2. This is the first, and free throw shooting hurting this Highlander team here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's their third or fourth miss in a row.
Shot is up, and this one's good.
Spend a lot of time all year practicing free throws for this time of year.
8 different scorers for the Highlanders. Here's Stoll. Looking for the backdoor cut. Comstock gets the shot off around the rim and in.
Nice shooter's touch right there. Comstock with 6.
Tim Bellows off the pick and roll with Clapp. Here's Mayer. Bellows baseline to Cole Hill, or rather Davey. And Clapp is going to get whistled for the travel.
Tried to draw the contact, but took one too many steps. No, it's like no team can get over that 5-point hurdle all night long. It's stayed right about a 5-point lead all night long.
Here's Stoll to Comstock. Stoll on the give and go, and he's hammered.
Got him with a body.
James doesn't agree with it.
No.
His hands were straight up, but it wasn't his hands that hit Stoll at all. It was the chest bump.
Yeah. Give it a little hockey hip check on the way by.
Stoll was a spectacular sweeper for the soccer team, and nobody bumped him off the ball. Just strong as a bull.
Yep.
And
looking at his frame, you wouldn't think he'd be strong, but definitely holds his own in there. Oh,
rebound putback
nobody
is
boxed
good.
out for Harwood. They just stood there and watched him.
Did I say Stoll? I meant James was the sweeper for Harwood, if I
yep.
did. Yeah, James is rugged out there.
Yep, definitely. Until he hits the weight room, for sure.
Here's James, good fake. His step back, a little short, and Stoll rips down the board. Next minute or two is key for the Raiders.
Yep.
If they get another stop and another bucket, looking real good for the stretch.
U-32 just needs to settle, take some time off the clock, and look for that good shot right now. They've got the advantage, and they got to make Harwood press.
Stoll caught up in traffic, and he gets whistled for the travel.
Good defense. They got the double team inside.
Harwood is playing this game brilliantly defensively, I think, taking exactly what the refs are giving them. Just one player in foul trouble, and the rest are just playing excellent, strong physical defense.
Yep.
And Fair will foul Parker Davey on this one. Davey will step to the line to shoot two.
Fair wasn't going to make it easy on him. Put him on the line, make him earn him.
Caleb Trombley is getting set to check back into the game, as Davey will step up to shoot two. First one is up and good. 4 points now for Parker Davey. Here's Davey with his second. In and out. And Stoll hustles after that rebound. Coach Dan Gothier wants a timeout. We'll take it too. You're watching Boys Division II Playdown Basketball on CBTSport.net. Carl Parton back with Bill Gant. The Raiders lead by 7. Free throw shooting might be the difference in this one. 4 made free throws for the Highlanders and 9 for the Raiders. Highlanders have had their looks from the line, but they went through that little streak where they couldn't hit one.
Yep. Hopefully they settle in now. And
Stoll tries the step over move and loses the ball.
yep.
Mayer now quickly back the other way, and that looked funky.
Yep.
Some funky feet on that
Looked
move.
like he was going to go up, but dished it to the corner.
Here's the corner three-pointer, doesn't go for Davey.
Oh,
Jump ball called. Possession arrow looks to go Raider way.
fell right on the ball, I think. Going down.
Only a 17 or 18-year-old kid could walk away from that one.
Yep, for sure.
Here's Keene with the ball. And gets bumped. I thought he might have slid his pivot, but fouled before that. That's going to be number 7 against the Highlanders, so the Raiders will step to the line to shoot 1-1. Alex Keene has already hit a couple free throws tonight. Take a quick look at SB Live if we can to see if the North Country Falcons score is up.
Yep.
Sometimes it's just wishful thinking.
Yeah, I didn't even see him listed on here tonight when I left earlier.
Shot is up and no good, so the Highlanders will take the ball. Baseline in the hands of Smith. Smith with a crossover dribble hook shot. Doesn't go, and Fair and Stoll battling. Good communication finally as Fair comes down with it.
U-32 playing into that 7-point lead. Now's the time to just settle down, take some time off the clock.
Trombley's three-pointer is up and good.
Or shoot threes and make them.
As long as they go in, you couldn't think of a better shot to
Yeah,
take.
that's what, as a coach, you're saying, no, 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 oh, good shot.
Here's the baseline, ball to Mayer, his kick out. Running hook shot does not go for Cole Hill. Little contact there, but they've been letting that go the whole game. So.
Right. Harwood's looking for that, but they've been calling it consistent, so I'm not sure they're going to get it.
Here's Comstock. Yeah, commend the officiating staff. Totally consistent. Stoll's three is good, and that was huge.
That could be the dagger right there for Harwood.
Cole Hill brings it down quickly. Mayer now, his reversal to Bellows. Bellows runner off glass, no good, and Stoll pulls down on the rebound. Comstock. Here's Fair. On the high post, backdoor cut by Trombley. There's the soft touch I talked about. Oh,
Yep.
I must have jinxed it, but that's the shot. Fair can
nice.
definitely make and should take.
Definitely a nice shot.
It's going to be a reaching foul call. This one might go against Fair.
Yeah. Picked up one of those cheap ones.
That's going to be the fourth team foul, or fifth team foul against U-32. Second on Fair. Chuck Haynes checks into the game. Here's the baseline three for only a round and out. Harwood not getting the breaks on their long distance shooting. They've been close all night, but
Nope.
not hitting the percentage Coach Bellows would hope for.
Nope. Definitely put a lid on the basket the second half for him so far.
Here's Haynes, kicks it out to Stoll. Trombley. Oh, this is going to be a moving screen away from the ball,
Yeah, I think
going
they-
against U-32.
Comstock.
Highlanders have cooled off in the second half. That's quieted their fans down quite a bit. Made it easier for the Raiders.
Oh.
Bellows brings the
three.
crowd back to life.
Yep. Now Harwood's got to dig in here, get good defensive stop. Dan wants a timeout.
Timeout Raiders will take it two with just over 2 minutes left. It's a 10-point U-32 lead. You're watching Division II Playdown basketball on CVTsport.net. Ready? Paul Parton back with Bill Gant. Sammy Tucker, our cameraman, fighting the rumbling crowd, and Kenneth Russo, our producer, keeping things in line for us.
Yep.
The Raiders just need to hold on. At this point, Bill, you're a coach. What do you tell your team in the huddle?
Oh, you want to tell them to take some time off the clock, you know, pull it out, look for a need. If you got a layup, take it. If not, just let them play defense, hard defense.
And that's just what Harwood does. Zach Smith ties up Chuck Haynes. Jump ball possession arrow goes Highlander way.
Yep, they're going to bring Fair right back in. Got himself a little breather.
I love it. Dan Gothier over there coaching up Chuck Haynes.
Yep.
Showing him how to protect and pivot with the ball.
Yep. Chin the basketball and don't let him take it from you.
Good interior pass there. Hill handles it. Three-pointer for Olney. Doesn't go. Stoll
Nice
with
rebound
another
by
board.
Stoll.
Stoll to the rack through contact. And he will draw it.
Yeah.
He'll step to the line to shoot two. And foul, I think, on Cole Hill, was it?
Yes.
No.
Davey Parker. Yep.
Thought I saw one finger. It was two. Stoll steps up, can't hit the first of two free throws.
Hasn't missed many tonight.
This one's up and good.
Yep. If you're Harwood, you want to push the pace a little bit, get some quick shots, because you got to, chip this lead as much as you can.
Three-pointer doesn't go for Davey. Stoll with another rebound. He's definitely in double-double territory. 21 points and well over 10 rebounds. And a little head-to-head matchup. Zach Smith felt like Stoll was bumping him off with the forearm, but Smith was also bodying a little bit. It was body, forearm, and then the call, I think. So
yeah.
It could have gone either way.
Yeah, they were beating on each other going down the court. Last man standing.
Stoll hits the free throw. 22 points now in the evening by my count.
Yeah.
This is the next one, and Fair goes over
Fair's
the back.
over the back.
Nice box out by Zach Smith.
You're going to send Harwood to the line. Probably not the foul Gothier wanted to see.
No, right now that clock is your friend.
Yep.
Keep it ticking to the rhythm of your heartbeat, and we'll walk away with this victory.
Yeah. Giving up a foul 75 feet from their basket's not good. But
Smith to the line, and the Raiders rumble the stands a little bit to get in his head. Stoll with a steal. Stoll taken down, and a foul will go against the Highlanders. I don't know if they have it here at U-32, but I think Stoll might need an ice bath after this one. He's taking
definitely.
some hits, taking it to the rack. Loose ball foul, and
he's definitely taking a beating tonight.
he's been on the ground a few times.
Yep.
Sent there, not fallen there.
Yep.
Stoll's first bucket is up and good.
Harwood fans standing up, taking our view away.
Stoll's second is good. The Highlanders will have to get some quick shots off. Hill
Yep.
on the wing to Bellows. Bellows to the rack. Left-handed layup is good.
Now they got to put a little defensive pressure full court. See if they can make U30 commit a mistake.
8 points for Toby Bellows.
To U32, you just want to use the clock.
And a 5-second call, I believe, against
U32, yep.
the Raiders. Good defense by Harwood.
If you're a coach there, you got to tell your players, you got to come to the basketball. Help your teammate out.
Yeah, don't stand. Either hard backdoor to the rim or come hard to the ball. And
Yep.
there's a three-point shot. Doesn't go for Hill. Loose ball knocked out of bounds, as is Stoll. And it will be Raider ball, I believe. No, Highlander ball.
Fair checking out. And
Alex Keene A little more ball handling, a little more physical play, because I think the next few minutes, maybe Keene's free throw shooting wanted in the game as well, although Fair, not a shabby free throw shooter himself.
Nope, for sure.
Strong take to the hole by Zach Smith. Full court pressure by the Highlanders, and smart play by Elvin Stoll. Didn't see an open teammate, didn't want to give up another turnover, calls the timeout. Okay, I'm going to put your coaching acumen to the test again. You're over there, you're Coach Jay Bellows. What are you saying to your team down by 10 with about 30 seconds left?
You got to come out, deny the basketball full court. You don't want to make it easy for them to get the ball in. U-32, you know, you want to get that inbound, protect the basketball. You know they're coming at you, so just protect it. Don't give it up. Let them foul you and make your free throws at the other end.
Maybe Coach Goth, you're talking about that chin the basketball and protect as well, because you know it's going to be likely, even though the Raiders are in the double bonus, it's going to be instant steal or instant foul, nothing less.
Yep.
1 to 2 seconds off the clock, and we either have the ball or we're lining up at the free throw line.
Absolutely. You want to not, the clock's your friend.
So the Raiders, I'm sure, are diagramming their full court press breaking inbound play.
Yep.
And it looks like Coach Gauthier has his guard heavy team in there, his ball handlers, his free throw shooters. They line up 3 wide at half court. Leave Stoll to make his cuts one-on-one alone.
Good play by U-32, using the whole entire baseline.
Give and go, Comstock from Richards, and Comstock draws the foul. This one's going to go against Bellows. It is double bonus time, as I mentioned, so Comstock will step to the line to shoot 2. Comstock's free throw is up and no good. Comstock for his second.
Hits it.
Knocks it down. 7 points now for Comstock.
Harwood got to push the ball up the floor. Take a quick shot. Nails the 3.
For Bellows. 11 points for the sophomore, Toby Bellows.
And then get the ball in. Quick foul. Putting
Zach Smith
Keene on the line, I think.
What a nice backcourt the Highlanders are going to have next year with Cooper Olney, a junior, and Toby Bellows. That's a 1-2 punch that any coach would like coming back.
Yeah, they've got a few seniors, but only one's really playing, so they've got a lot of core players coming back, and they'll probably be one of the top teams in D2 next year. They can keep the core together.
Second one is up and good for Keene. Back to a 10-point lead for the Raiders, only to the rack, and a nice finish. 9 points for Cooper Olney.
Harwood got a hand on the inbound throw in. 1 second left. Pretty much just catch it and hold it now.
Smart play by Richards, asking, can I run the court? Inbound to Stoll, and that's going to do it. The U-32 Raiders move on to the Division II Boys quarterfinals. They defeat the Harwood Highlanders by a score of 53-45. Bill, exciting playoff game, just what you always expect from an 8-9 matchup. What are your thoughts about the game?
Yep, it was a back and forth battle. Both teams played hard the whole way. You know, until the fourth quarter, U-32 pulled up to like a 14-point lead, but it was pretty much a 5-point game the whole entire way, and nothing you could not ask for it with an 8-9 game.
So the U-32 Raiders will go on to play the winner between North Country and Linden Institute. We'd have to say that Vegas is calling it 99-1 chance it's probably North Country, a super strong program this year.
Yep.
It's going to give the U-32 Raiders a chance to go and try to avenge last year's quarterfinal playoff loss at North Country, so it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they'll definitely have a battle on their hand, but if they play like they did tonight, take care of the basketball, get good shots, you never know. You always have a chance.
Yeah, it's a puncher's chance, and we know the Raiders have some guys that can shoot. Elvin Stoll, they have star power, they have inside height and inside game and ball handling. So an all-around team that, I like to say U-32 could be a Cinderella this year.
Yeah, absolutely. North Country has all the pressure. They're the #1 seed. U-32 can go in there and play loose, and they got nothing to lose.
There you go. So one last order of business. We always pick the tournament specialties player of the game, and they get the coveted CVTsport.net tournament specialties player of the game t-shirt. Bill, you are our special guest here tonight, so I'm going to let you choose that player of the game.
I would go with Elvin Stoll. He finished the game with, 26 points, I believe. He did everything for U-32. He rebounded. He did offensive stuff that you want him to do. He got knocked down several times, and it didn't faze him one bit. So I would go with Elvin Stoll.
Well, congratulations, Elvin Stoll, a well-deserved CVTsport.net tournament specialties player of the game. And that's going to do it for us. I'd like to thank our cameraman, Sammy Tucker. And I'd like to thank our producer, Kenneth Brusso. The U-32 Raiders will be headed to North Country more than likely, and that I believe is Saturday.
I believe it's Friday night.
Friday night. So keeping a lookout on that one, and there's an outside possibility. I'm just going to throw this out there. We could see Montpelier, Spalding playing in the semifinal, and if U-32 can pull the upset, 3 of our local teams.
Yep.
So as Central Vermont fans, we couldn't ask for anything more than that, and that's what we're hoping for.
That's right. You want all 3 teams to get in there, bodes well for the Capital League division. They already got, on the girls' side, they already got 1 team in, so you never know what will happen.
All right, there you go. Bill, thanks for joining us. As always, it was fun to call the game with you.
Yep, absolutely. It's always a pleasure.
Looking forward to having you back soon. Once again, the final score of this one, the U-32 Raiders defeat the Harwood Highlanders 53-45. I'm Carl Parton, letting you know I'm praying for each and every one of your safety, your health, and your freedom. Vaya con Dios, my friends.